I got up really early this morning. In fact, it was about 5:30. And one of the first things I did was, before I even went to the bathroom, I flicked on this switch. Now this switch is something I rigged up so that I can easily turn on the block heater to the car in the wintertime. Something we gotta do here in Winnipeg. Just above this switch beside my door is a little window so I can see out the front. And looking out there now, I'm thinking, do I really want those 2x4s this bad? Weatherman says it's supposed to be sunny tomorrow. Won't be any warmer, but at least I don't need to worry about it snowing when I'm trying to load the 2x4s in my car when I'm at Home Depot. Just to the left of my monitor here, there's a thermometer. It reads inside temperature and outside temperature. Why would I want to go out where it's minus 13 if I can stay inside where it's plus 24? Now, I was planning on stopping at the store on the way back from Home Depot and picking up some milk because the milk I've got, well, it expired yesterday. Now, mind you, it did taste okay this morning. I put some in my coffee. However, if I run out of milk, there's always cactus juice. Yeah, I keep my cactus juice in the fridge. I think it preserves it. After all, if light and heat is something that deteriorates it, cold and dark should prolong its life, right? Well, makes sense to me. So I'm sitting here and I'm editing out those last few little clips that you just saw, and I'm hearing a noise outside my front door. I look up into the security monitor, and here's my neighbor. He's cleaning off my car. He's shoveling out my walk. And not only that, the sun has come out. I am really miffed, because now I don't have an excuse to not go and get those 2x4s. I just don't feel like doing it. Now, I know it sounds like I'm complaining, but I'm really not. This is the guy that I turned the coffee table legs for a couple of months ago. He's come over to wish me a Merry Christmas. I have good neighbors. Now, probably somebody's thinking, my goodness, Winnipeg must be a dangerous place. He's got to have a security system going. Well, it's more of a surveillance system than a security system. I rigged it up about 5 years ago when my wife was still alive and she was at home. She had Alzheimer's. And if I was down in the workshop, I wanted to keep an eye on how things were going. So there was absolutely no place upstairs here where she could, say, fall down or anything like that or have a problem, and I wouldn't be able to see it. So I thought, well, as long as I've got it, I may as well rig it up. So instead of having it look at, inside the house, I've got it looking outside. Yeah, Winnipeg's actually a great place to live, if you like snow. Now, I suppose that I'm probably going to take this off and round over the corners here. Probably paint it green so it matches the rest of it, but I don't think I'm going to replace this. This is just part of what holds the spring at the right angle. Anyway, that's not what I'm going to do today. What I want to do today is, if you will recall, our pivot point is right there. So, if everything goes well, it would be right there. But what if it has to be a little bit more this way or this way, to get the bearings to line up in the teeth just right? Okay, so I've got to try and figure out what am I going to do now so that I can slide this back and forth before I, clamp it on properly or tightly to this rail here. But more importantly, if I cover these adjustments up, well, that could be a bit of a problem later. So I think what I'm going to do here is see if I can get this, make a little slot right here just in the right place. Yeah, that shouldn't be too hard. Okay, if I can get it in between these two lines that are running this way, it should be pretty well in the center here. Well, cut a little bit too far that way. No one's going to see it anyway. I've done worse. Now I've actually got a really good excuse for not being able to cut along that line. And this is it. It happened just before I was going to do the cut. Yeah, I was like walking wounded. It's amazing I could do anything at all. Okay, thanks for watching. We'll see you tomorrow.